Shin howdy, I'm the Nibblin Nomad, the only man who's ever stepped in the same river twice. Today we're in Saigon's District 10. We're here to try something amazing. So I got a little request from two little nibblers, young nibblers, if you will, Lucas and Matthijs from Cape Town. They really wanted me to try some insects, or bugs as they called it. So today we're in a more urban environment, a more lived-in space. You know, more normal people are here. You're gonna find less tourists here. And we're looking for some bugs. Now I found our place. We're gonna have crickets, I think. Some awful little guys from the fields or the ground or wherever they find the crickets. And we're gonna see what's all the fuss about. Is it edible? Is it fun? Is it delicious? Is it a good source of future protein? We'll find all this out in a hopping minute. So let's go nibble on some bugs. Well, if this is not the place that I said we would be. We may have encountered some technical issues, having a lot to do with noise and sound and everything just sort of falling apart. But I'm gonna show you what was up. Right now though, we are at Lana Cafe in District 10. They do tea, they do milk tea. I'm very excited. We got a peach tea and a strawberry tea, which I've never experienced before. So I'm so excited about that. It's such a lovely thing to be able to go and eat insects and then find a place to like wash all of that insect juice out of your mouth. Not that the insects were juicy, but anyway. So let's actually get into what happened. We arrived at the place. It seems like a bit more of a revelry establishment. You know, people go there to have a little bit of a party at lunchtime. There was a group of guys having a great time, having adult beverages, and yeah, it was a nice vibe. So the first thing I did was I tried to read the menu. You'll find when you're traveling, most menus don't cater to an illiterate like me. So what I use personally is Google Translate. It works really well. Most translating apps at this point, quite nice. And I suppose if you really need to, you can use AI. I have my feelings about that, but I was able to find the picture of the bugs that I wanted specifically. Now they had a couple of different kinds, and I went for the one that looked the least heinous. And it turns out that I ordered a plate full of these tiny little black cicada things. Now, I'm not a big fan of bugs. So if I see one walking here, I get freaked out. I don't like a bug. I want to be far away from the bugs. So ordering this was not something I would usually do. I also ordered another dish. It's called misao bo, or misao bo. I can't speak, yeah, illiterate. So misao bo basically is fried noodles with green vegetable, usually watercress or spinach or morning glory or something like that in the spinach family, and some beef and some garlic all fried together with noodles. It was quite nice. It's very greasy and it was very buttery, which was a little bit weird to me. They don't really use butter to cook here as much as in the West, so that was a little bit off-putting. Not my favorite noodles I've had. I would probably rate those noodles like a 6 out of 10. Not the best miso bo I've had. You know, you could find better. Then the bugs. My first instinct was to think, wow, these little guys look super squishy. Looks like they're full of goopy goo. And goopy goo is not what I want to eat. So I had this experience a few years ago eating a scorpion. And the scorpion was full of mush, which I did not enjoy. The mush, not fun, not good. Didn't feel like I should be eating it. These little guys, though, were very crunchy. Fully intact little cricket cicada thing. I was holding it up, trying to feed the director.
I'm fine.
Feed her one. No?
You have it.
Tasty. She's terrified. She's shaking. It's jumping. First impression, super crunchy. Very crispy. Almost as if it had been deep fried. but I don't think that's the case. I think that's just the shell or body of the thing. My immediate impression of the flavor was, yeah, that just tastes like prawns. So if you've had shrimp and you've ever crunched with the shell, that's basically it, just less meaty and more crunchy. But the flavor was practically the same. The main thing that I struggled with was the mental part of it. Taking an insect, a nasty little guy, off a plate and putting it in my mouth, that was tough. I did not really enjoy that experience, but the flavor wasn't that bad. I ended up eating a bunch of them, and it was fine. I think for bugs, I would give that like also a 6 out of 10. Why not? 6 because it's got a decent flavor, -4 because it's bugs, and I'm not a big fan of eating little dudes like that. But that brings me to something I did want to talk about, is the concept of a neo-protein. Now, obviously here people have been eating insects for a long time. It's like a traditional dish. I don't think many people do it anymore, but it is something you can do. When you start looking at the world today and you start looking at livestock and meat production, you kind of start to realize that it's not sustainable. There are too many cows. They're destroying the environment with all their nasty gas. It's just not good. There's too many. So we all might have to, at some point, start eating these crazy little bugs, because they're very easy to propagate. They're very easy to scale to the sort of mass that we need. The protein's good, and the flavor, it's not as bad as you would think. It's just their little faces get me, you know, like, I don't like that. Nah. So, tell me in the comments, how do you feel about neoprotein? Like eating crickets, eating cicadas, eating little worms. These guys were all fried, they were crunchy, so it was not that bad, but I can imagine if they had been like churned into a paste and turned into like fast food patties, I might not even have noticed. Who knows? Maybe that's what the shrimp burger is all about. But now I do need to wash the taste of it out of my mouth. So I am summoning, with the power of the nibbler, lychee tea, appear! Ha ha! Magic. Oh. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. You're gonna have to check this out. We've got big bowls of lychees at the top, and we've got chunks at the bottom that sort of get dragged up through these thick straws. And the tea itself, it's sweet, it's refreshing. Gone are the days where I can still feel the insects crunching in my mouth. And here are the days of the lychee tea. Cost me 40K. It's a no-brainer, just like the insects were. Gotta stop thinking about them. And they're gone, just like that. Now, let me try something else. Nibbler powers activate. Strawberry tea, I call thee. Ha! Look at that. I'm a magician. Ooh. That's quite nice. So this one doesn't have full strawberries in it. It's sort of got like more like a chunky strawberry syrup or a jam, which actually goes quite nice with the tea. It's like pureed strawberry in there. That's also really nice. All right. But guys, please tell me in the comments, neoproteins, what do you think about them? What else do you want me to try? Please make it something delicious and not something too weird, but you know, I don't have too many limits. All right, like and subscribe. Bye.